On the front, so there's a little riddle that goes with this to check your answers, because if you get an answer that's not part of your option, then you need to check your work. But basically we're using angle addition, adding, okay, when they're adjacent, A for adjacent, A for addition, or bisector, okay, to solve. So like on the front, most of them are already labeled for you. Like right here, angle, the measure of angle ABC, they've already labeled that angle. And then the measure of angle CBD, oops, I meant to make that blue. They've already labeled that angle. Well, they want you to find ABD. That represents the whole angle. All right, so if I have the two parts, how do I get to the whole? Just add them up, yeah. 107, 55. So 162 is our answer. We're just adding, okay? Now, on number 2, take what's given, like right here, ABD, A to B to D. You got to recognize that that represents the whole angle. And they're asking you to find the missing angle right there, ABC. So if I have the adjacent part, what would I need to do to find that missing part? Yep, subtract. You're doing 206 minus 85. Okay? Okay, so we are doing basic computation, and then when we get to number 4, pay attention what they give you. Because on number 4 right here, they say the measure of ABD is 125. This represents the whole angle. If I go from A to B to D, that whole angle is 125. Our two adjacent parts are expressions. So I'm going to use my angle addition postulate at the parts. I'm doing part plus part equals the whole. So you do have to write some equations here and solve for the variable. So I got 5x minus 3 is one part, plus the 3x plus 8. It's going to equal the whole angle 125. We need to combine like terms, the variables together, that's 8x. Our constants is minus 3 and plus 8. And leave me with plus 5 equals to 125. Now, we need to solve for x so we can get to the measure of the angle. So when I solve for x, I need to subtract this 5. I'm going to come over here. This will give me 8x equals 120. X is 15. Okay, so that's not the angle. So to get the angle, I have to plug it back into this expression right here. So that means I'm doing 3 times 15 plus 8. 3 times 15 is 45 plus 8, 53. And that's our answer for the angle. So you will need to plug back in after you solve for x. Okay? Everything on the front here is addition, angle addition. All right? Now flip to the back. Okay, there's your little puzzle. Let's look at number 7. On number 7, the keyword is bisects. And look, they've already marked your angles for you. They put the arcs there. But label the given angles. They said ABD. If I look at that angle, and if you want to highlight it, I can highlight it too. That angle is representing the whole angle. And that whole angle is a measure of 122. Yep, so you just take that 122, divide it by 2, cut in half, okay? And that what gives us each piece to be 61. So these two parts are both 61 degrees. Okay? So it's when we get to number 9, jump to number 9 with me. They're giving you the two parts. They're labeled for you. right here. This, because I see both parts, is part equals part to solve. So the left adjacent part, this left adjacent angle, 6x minus 4, is going to equal to the 5x plus 5. We're just going to solve for x. Start off with the smallest variable, minus 5x. So I get 6x minus 4 equals 5. Add the 4. We get 6x equals 9. And then we're going to, why did I say 6x? It's just x, sorry. That's my fault. X equals 9. And then what do we have to do to get the angle measure? Just plug in. Does it matter which one? No. So which one you want to do? This one? Yeah, I would do this one. So this is saying 5 times 9, which is 45. Yeah, plus another 5, 50. And we're done. Okay? So what you're doing is matching your answers. Okay? These are our possible answers. So like the answer to number 7 right here. I gotta go back to the front, so, or back up here. This was 61, right? Okay. So if I look, 61 is the letter T, right? That's just gonna help us check our work. It's just to help you check. I'm not really gonna take off if you don't do the riddle. I'm gonna take off if you don't get me the work, right? So this is a separate grade. So when you're done, it's in the tray. If we don't finish, it's for homework. It's due tomorrow.